Yeah, well, we were a little flat in the first half, but in the second half, the urgency was much better. Created a lot more opportunities. Offensively, off of our defense, getting some easy ones, playing a lot more athleticism. Second half, I like the way we finished the game.
Coach, can you speak to the minutes that Chris Andersen had tonight? Only 14 or 15, but played an integral role in the defensive effort.
Yeah, he did. He earned those minutes in the second half in particular. He was really active, and his stat line doesn't show necessarily his impact because it says only one block shot. I mean, it seemed as if he was altering probably 6 or 7, 8 shots at the rim. He's really big once he gets up off the ground. Then the rebounding and gave us some, spark points, at key times. But that's what he's here for, and he's getting stronger as the season's going on.
It sounds crazy in the middle of a streak like this, but how concerned are you over these starts and some of these holes? I mean, tonight just 11, and it was early and all, but how concerning is that for you right now?
Well, it's on the radar. There's no question about it. That we need to put together complete games. Now it's 3 games in a row. We haven't gotten off to the energetic start that we're looking for. So we'll have an opportunity to get back to it on Sunday. No excuses, and we're not making excuses for ourselves, the schedule, anything. Just more consistency. In the second half, it was there.
Erik, how pleasing has the point guard play been during this run, especially on the defensive end tonight and in recent weeks?
Yeah, they're both giving us good minutes, and that's what it's about. They're both cheering for each other. Rio was very good in the first half, and I was going to go with the normal rotation, but Norris was creating some havoc there defensively in the fourth quarter, really applying a lot of pressure, and was able to get some easy ones off those turnovers. So he earned those minutes, and that's what we're always looking for. We're playing more point guard basketball this year than we have in the past, and those guys are giving us good minutes.
Erik, you guys have been working on that lob to Chris Andersen in the offensive set. How are you feeling on that progress with him integrating into the offense?
Oh, yeah. It's happened pretty quickly. I think the first 2 or 3 games we mistimed a few of them. We worked on it for shoot-arounds and the few practices that we had, and the guys are already starting to get a connection. He's got a great feel for it. It's not only being able to find the rim and get off the ground and be able to catch it, it's the timing of it. And he's got a great knack for slipping and rolling and then elevating from there, and he does give us that element of vertical spacing. So while he's not a guy that you throw the ball to in the post, he helps your offense as a 5 because he gives you that spacing.
Erik, you touched on a couple of players individually, but the bench as a whole, the efficient shooting, and just the importance they'll play even in the next month and as you get closer to the playoffs.
Yeah, they're gaining more and more confidence. They really are. It doesn't really matter which group that we have out there, that they take it to heart, that they want to put together good minutes on the scoreboard. And you hear the guys talking about it in the huddle, and when we break, they get together and they say, okay, let's make sure we're a positive. And so now we have a lot more trust, whoever it is, even in the fourth quarter. If we need to get a guy a rest, if we need to sit LeBron the first few minutes of the quarter, we do so. Dwayne, Chris, and those guys are stepping up and giving us good minutes.
Coach, how do you work on starting fast? I mean, how do you coach energy? What do you do to try to get them to get that mindset?
Well, it starts with us owning it. That's the first and foremost, that we can't just brush it aside. We have to own the fact that we haven't started out the way we wanted to. It's not nitpicking. It's not trying to look for issues. It's an area that we need to address, and this team has shown that now for 3 years, that when there's a particular aspect of the game we're not playing the way we're capable of, we address it, we show it, we work on it, and we try to improve on it. So hopefully it'll change on Sunday.
Erik, I know there's still things that you want to fix and what have you, but how much does this streak maybe help you guys, if any, for the playoffs, just because every game has a playoff intensity right now?
Don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the streak or because who we are. Defending champions, it doesn't matter. Regardless, however it's happening, teams are coming at us. That's a good thing. We can't sleepwalk into a game. we have to bring it. We have to play well at both ends. We have to dig. We have to earn wins. And we're playing against our opponent's best games. That only helps. That sharpens you. The more you get tested in this league, the better you get, as long as you handle it the right way. I like it. I like that every game that we're getting tested.